thought the tiredness and the fatigue crept.
Jim, how do you reflect on that one?
I mean, look, we came here tonight with a clear game plan of trying to contain Rangers and trying to sit in a low block and be disciplined and organised and hope to get some counter attacks. And I thought, for the opening 45 minutes, we pretty much done that to a T. I thought the players were excellent in terms of what they put into the game physically. And I thought we really frustrated Rangers. They scored a brilliant goal, in fairness to them, the equaliser. We could argue that could we do enough to do a bit more to stop the cross. Dessers has probably got a little bit too much space in the penalty area for my liking, but at the same time, take nothing away from the delivery and the actual header itself. But yeah, I mean, look, we were delighted to get our noses in front with a really well worked corner. Young Sam Harding, I thought he was terrific all night and deserved his goal. Just unfortunate that goal didn't count for something. Second half, thought the tiredness and the fatigue crept in, and I think that's probably what led to the penalty. We get caught the wrong side of Diamande. I don't think there's a great deal in it, I have to say. Our defender does stick a leg out, but I'm not convinced there's enough there for the reaction when he goes over. But that's what happens when you come to big stadiums like this and the home fans put up the roar like they do. More often than not, those ones tend to go against you, and we knew then from there on it was going to be an uphill task.
Fourth place is still very much in your hands. How exciting is this going to be on Saturday, and how big would it be for the club?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think we've if you'd have offered this position to any of us, with a Dundee United connection away back at the start of the season, a one-off game, to try and finish fourth in the table, I don't think there'll be a Dundee United supporter out there that would have believed you. But there's no getting away from the fact the last four results have been a major disappointment for this group, given what we've put into the season. But we've got an opportunity to finish it on a really positive note, and there's no reason why we can't. The medical team and the sports science lads are going to be extremely busy over the next 48 hours, making sure the players recover and get that bit of energy back in the legs. We came here tonight with only 17 fit players, and we are very much down to the bare bones, and I think that shows how gruelling the season has been for the group. But no excuses on Saturday. We know what we have to do. Not only now have we got the opportunity to secure fifth, but with a win we've actually got the opportunity to jump above Aberdeen into fourth, and that's a huge incentive for everybody.
How big could home advantage be for you, Jim, in terms of getting the crowd really behind you and getting a full house?
Yes, well, I hope Dundee United supporters have been incredible all season. I'm led to believe that it's the most Dundee United supporters that we've had through the gates for a number of years, averaging in excess of 11,000 fans on a weekly basis, which is incredible. So I really hope that they all turn out in great numbers like they have done all season, because we're going to need every last one of them on Saturday. The players are desperate to end the season on a positive note. The last four results haven't been good enough, and as I said, we've got an opportunity to put things right on Saturday with a victory.
Chris got well done, Dave Richards, obviously a big change between the sticks for him, and he did himself no harm at all.
Yeah, listen, I've got every confidence in Dave. That's why brought him to the club in the summer. I never sold it to him as coming in as a number two. I really wanted him to put pressure on Jack Walton. Jack obviously got the nod at the beginning of the season and has had an excellent season himself, but he's been playing with a groin issue now for a number of weeks, and I think it has been impacting on his performances recently. And we made the decision to give Dave the nod tonight. He's desperate to play. He's a clean bill of health, and I thought he was excellent tonight. His distribution was brilliant. Made a couple of decent saves, and he would have enjoyed that, no doubt.
Do you think you'll be telling us who's getting the nod for the weekend?
Well, we had another 3 players limp off tonight with cramp and fatigue, so I think we might only have 12 players available on Saturday, but whatever the squad is, whatever the number of players is available, we'll have more than enough to go and win the game, and that's what we are going to try and do.
Are we likely to see Adbeka again this season? Most teams always fold up together.
I can't say right now, Alan, to be honest. We've got a number of guys that are getting assessed tomorrow morning with a view to joining back in with the group on Friday. But yeah, I mean, look, they're all desperate to play. You know, nobody's not wanting to be involved in a game of such importance. But yeah, we'll pick a team that's as fresh as possible and hopefully give it our best shot. And with a little bit of luck, you never know, we might finish fourth.
Good luck.